Cash in the Game. The Mandalorian is great in the new series, and let's check out what's new in the world of pop culture with your hosts John, Tim, and Quentin, and a podcast we call Rewind
and Reload.
Hey everybody, and welcome back after a nice long hiatus. Me and the guys are back from Rewind and Reload, and we're gonna kind of do a little catch up. So I hope Quentin and Tim, are you guys on here?
No.
Ketchup is my drug of choice these days.
Oh yeah,
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Well, we've been gone for a while, and I don't know. Quentin moved, I moved, and
I barely moved.
Well, and then I think we went like 3 weeks without internet. Like Quentin, you were out of internet for a while, and then as soon as you got internet, I was out of internet.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
I
the
always
day I
had
got my stuff. Tim's living like a king.
Yeah.
Just a lowly
Like
peasant.
an unemployed king.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what a king is.
So is that like an accidental left-wing Twitter account picture I can use?
Essentially, yeah, I mean, we'll send it in. We'll send in the voice clip. We'll let them know. Like, hey, listen to this one, bud.
Well, I mean, what you guys been up to lately? You know, I think, like I said, I think it's been like a month. So, how about you, Q?
I got BlueStacks running on my computer now, so I just...
Now?
Yeah, well, it runs better now.
Okay.
I finally did all of the stuff, because, like, you have to, like, change this one setting in your BIOS, and then it's just, you know, it's just too much work for me.
What setting in your BIOS? Like...
There's, like, hardware-assisted virtualization
Oh,
or some
okay, gotcha.
weird shit like that. And I was just too lazy to change it, but I finally changed it, so now I just, like...
yeah,
just
my
farm
computer,
mobile games.
I don't know if it's my processor. I think it's probably my processor doesn't support that, and that really fucked me over my senior year of college. Because I needed to do emulators for a mobile development class, and it was just like, nah, we're not gonna let you.
Get fucked. Yeah, no, dude, I got it running perfectly now.
Now you can play all your gacha games on your computer.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I just
You on that Arknights grind, or
Nah, dude, still 7 Deadly Sins.
I'm playing Arknights for no good reason. Mostly because it's just a tower defense game, I think.
Yeah, I almost started playing that when it first came out, because there was like, I just remember there was like a bunch of hype for it, and I was like, yeah, dude, this looks cool. And then like, I think it was like right after Arknights came out, 7 Deadly Sins came out, so I was like, I can only pick one.
I like that you're playing the 7 Deadly Sins game, but you haven't caught up on the anime yet.
Oh, it's because
Dude,
you've seen
I've
those
heard-
nasty tween frames.
Yeah, dude, I've heard a lot of mixed things about the anime,
The first
It's
2 seasons are okay.
and then
I have not watched the third season.
I hear seasons 3 and 4 just get shitty, so I've just been playing the game, which you get the story through the game.
Yeah.
And I like the story so far, but I don't even think the game's like even through season 2 right now, so...
Netflix has it all fucked up because you have season 1 and then season 2 is just 4 episodes of filler. Then they have season 3, which is like a full season. And now they just released season 4.
Season 3 then.
Yeah. So they're on like season 4 according to Netflix, but it's actually like season 3 to me. And I haven't started it yet, but I heard very mixed reviews on it too. Season 3, was okay. It got kind of old because it's just like...
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's like, we go fight big bad man.
it's like, oh, you can't defeat me, but then, oh, now you have a new power and you can defeat me. It's just like stereotypical anime shit. It's like, I'm tired of this.
Also, the eternal debate versus subbed and dubbed anime. But that Seven Deadly Sins is one example of like the dub just being absolutely god awful.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like, dude, the voice actor from it, like, it's the voice actor themselves is not a bad voice actor. I'm not like bad mouthing
Yeah, no, I know what you
them.
mean. They just don't fit the character.
The voice is just so it just doesn't fit.
I think
the character.
the pig is the most standout bad English dub for me.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hawk.
I watch it dub just because I like to, because I do so much shit in the background that it's hard for me to like sit, read. And oh my god, though, yeah, the dubbed, some of the voices are just not right. Some of the shit is transferred over really shittily.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the conversations just don't really match up sometimes. And it's like, what's going on?
Sure is something.
Dude. Honestly, if anything, fan subs that are like actually like true to like translation and meaning are like the best thing.
Except when your fan subs aren't. Like, do you not remember us trying to watch anime in high school?
No, that's what I was going to say, except most fan subs aren't like that, so instead of like trudging through all of that mess, I watch dubs half the time.
No, I remember us eagerly sitting up every Saturday night trying to wait for fucking Kill la Kill fan subs to come out.
Also doing it on a PS3 internet browser with really bad Wi-Fi. Or maybe we busted out the Ethernet cable for those occasions, I don't remember.
I think we tried a few times when it just wouldn't load. But like most nights it would be acceptable. We would just like pause it, like go do something else for 5 minutes and come back.
Yeah.
And it'd be loaded up enough to finish.
It'd be loaded up enough to the point where it was buffering faster than like we were watching it.
We had the extreme buffer techniques.
We knew all the buffer frames for anime.
God, I always think about that, like where my internet starts going slow. It's like I used to have to like fucking load up a video,
dude,
wait for 20 minutes, and then come back and then finally watch the video and hope that it buffered fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
And like now it's like it's slow for 2 minutes and it gets a little grainy and it's like, oh god, this is terrible. I want to like kill myself. And it's like, wait, I've been through worse.
Yeah, that I started thinking about that when HBO Max first came out, because it was a fucking mess. Like for some reason I just do not think they were like, you know, any software coming out is going to be kind of iffy.
Yeah.
But like this, it would just like stop loading a video and then kick you back and be like, there was an error, and I was like, this brings me back. Where I would be halfway through something and then my internet would just be like, no, you're not allowed to watch this anymore.
I gotta get a Wi-Fi booster in my house because, so like, on one side of the house the router's on, so like in my office right now when I'm doing this, the internet's really good because I'm like pretty close to the router, but the living room is not. So like when we're watching TV in the living room, like the Wi-Fi will just stop. And what's up?
Wired everything.
No,
everything.
I kind of want to. I just don't feel like running cables everywhere and like drilling holes.
Fuck Wi-Fi, dude. Get an Ethernet cable for your phone.
They make those things where you like plug it into an outlet.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Like, I think it has to be all on the same grid, but I'm not. Not grid, but breaker.
Same circuit. Yeah, breaker circuit. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it does or not. We'd have to look into it.
I found a couple that aren't too bad where they should boost it enough, like at least for the house. Like I won't be able to get it out in the yard, which is fine. Like I only need it out there, but I just want to be able to like boost it enough so that in our room and our living room I can at least watch TV.
No,
that's it. That's all I want.
You don't deserve that, actually.
What?
You don't deserve that.
I don't?
No.
Okay.
That's it, just no. Okay.
Okay.
You have to make like a sacrifice to the Wi-Fi god.
Oh, like what? Like my left nut or firstborn?
So you have to nut into the Wi-Fi router, and then
yeah.
If it deems you worthy enough from that nut tribute, it will give you better Wi-Fi, and if it doesn't, it will burn the board, and you're done.
No more Wi-Fi. It's like a go big or go home situation. You either get good Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I mean, anything else new with you guys? Well, before I go nut in the Wi-Fi router.
Destroy All Humans was good.
Oh yeah, they came out the remastered, right?
Yeah, they Well, yeah, it's a remaster, not a remake, because all the old audio is still intact. The only thing they really changed gameplay system-wise is they had some like quality of life things, like being able to turn things into ammo, which didn't happen until the second game.
Oh, nice.
So there's stuff like that. They give you an actual dash, because the original games are slow as all fuck. And they still have terrible pop-in, so I don't know what we were doing back in 2007.
I just remember playing that at Max Whitcomb's house.
Yeah.
And I have not hung out with him in so long.
I forgot that there was like that era of video games where they didn't have a sprint feature.
Yeah, it sucked. It really sucked.
Like sometimes
trying to go back to shit like that?
Yeah, you go back and play a game and you're just like, I have to walk everywhere.
The thing that got me was I played Halo with some friends.
Oh my god, I was just gonna say that.
Halo 2 has no sprint.
Nope.
I don't think it had sprint till
doesn't
Reach.
Either.
I don't know if 3 even did.
Reach,
I think it might have been Reach. Might have been the first one.
Reach was the first one, and you only had sprint if you got the
one specific class
ammo.
that had sprint.
Yes, like you had to go find it in one of the briefcases, equip it onto your armor, and then you could sprint. But otherwise, you couldn't fucking sprint.
Yeah, and I was
What's
just like,
funny is people say Halo went bad when they added sprint to it.
The story, I would say the story, like the campaign storylines, kind of went downhill. Like,
but that's because their writing went to shit, not because like.
Oh yeah, the gameplay I think is
Reach's story was still great from what I understand and what people tell me.
Reach was good, yeah. Reach was good.
Then 4 was
okay. 5 was pretty shit. But
I understand they teased the Forerunners for so long, but then it was just like, I don't want to fight robots.
It was just kind of messy. It was messy because you're fighting the Forerunners, but you're also still fighting the Covenant. And it's like, okay, who's good and who's bad anymore? Like, what's going on? It's like a 3-way war. It's all fucked up. And the story was just, there's so many plot holes and like things unanswered that could have been easily answered that, I don't know. I was disappointed. But the gameplay was amazing.
Like that caveman family in the third game, it was really just like...
Oh, shut up about that fucking... I hate you, the caveman family thing. So many people like have these weird fan theories about that caveman family, and it's like, it's just something they fucking put in for no reason.
Have you guys seen that video where it's like, I don't remember his name, like Admiral from the first game? And he's like, Master Chief, what are you doing on Twitter? And he's like, and then it's like some post someone made with a fucking Master Chief avatar. And it's like, my problem with Master Chief X Cortana fanfics is that if you read the books, you would know that the suit automatically jacks Chief off.
What?
And like they got it. I don't know if they got the actual voice actor or just someone who knows how to do a really good impression, and did it in the voice. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's so
is that
good.
Like an actual canon thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was a canon thing, and now I'm very upset.
That makes me really happy to know that. Actually, I'm gonna like probably. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm thankful for the Thanksgiving dinner table.
For what?
They're gonna be like, "What are you thankful for?" I'm gonna be like, "Master Chief Suit jacks him off," and my family's just gonna be like, "Oh,
They're gonna
okay."
clap for you.
They're gonna clap.
It's gonna be like a slow clap in the background, and just come to a applauding roar, like.
Yeah.
But to an extent where it's like there's not enough people in the room for it to be this loud.
It's gonna be like a really patriotic moment.
I'm excited for the new game to come out, but I don't know if you guys watched the Xbox stream.
You mean the PC Alpha build stream?
Yeah. And it was just, I mean, I'm very scared now too. I know it's going to be good. Like, the gameplay is going to be good because I liked 5. But I'm like, the story's weird. And I don't know. I don't know where it fits in.
What did people nickname that brute? I know they gave him a name.
Oh, it was like Clyde or something. Fuck, I can't. Hold on. I have one of my coworkers is a big... Craig, yes.
Wait, excuse me?
So if you go and watch, like, they kind of fixed it now, but I'm sure you can find it. If you watch the Xbox
it was the most
stream,
memed moment of the thing.
Yeah, if you watch the stream for Halo Infinite, they showed the gameplay finally. Well, the brutes came back, but the brutes still look the same as they fucking looked in Halo 3.
Yeah, they look like almost low-res PS2, or not PS2, Halo 2 on Xbox, like the remaster.
Yeah.
They look like low-poly versions of that. It's
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
It's just like, what the fuck's going on?
20 gaming, baby.
But then they
they were running an alpha build from PC at an Xbox event, and people were just like, understandably, like, what the fuck were you guys thinking?
But like, so if you're like watching the stream, all of a sudden you get a real good close up of one of the brutes, and everyone just nicknamed him because he looks so terrible. But there's like memes of him like. It's like, here's the new Xbox, like Halo Infinite Craig edition, and it's just like a big picture of him on the side of the new Xbox.
The new space box.
Space box, yeah. It looks just like a giant Wi-Fi router to me.
Yeah, I was going to say the
PS4.
Xbox.
The PS4 looks the same too.
PS5, sorry.
Yeah. But the PS5
more like... No, not like it's round. Is it round? Or is
no.
PS5? That's the Okama Game Sphere.
The Okama Game Sphere.
The PS5 looks like a router as well, just like... But I guess
no, it
I
looks
was
like
reading...
a gaming router, to be clear.
Yeah.
It looks like those routers that like Netgear put out. They're like, for gamers.
Nah, dude. Fucking, like, have you ever seen those Asus ROG routers?
Yeah.
No, but I will in a second.
That's a thing. They have like 8 of those antennas. And it just looks like
that's kind of what I was clowning on, but like I didn't realize
like
that they were made by Asus.
It looks like Dude, it looks like a crab with RGB. Or, well, I guess maybe a spider would be a better...
Holy fuck, what is that,
analogy.
dude? It does look like a spider.
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous. This thing looks like a new artifact that they would show in like a new Hellraiser movie. For $450, fuck you.
Who would buy that?
Gamers.
Serious gamers, dude.
That's stupid. I'm sorry, but like... Whatever.
You just don't seriously game.
Fuck off.
I know, I have someone in my... You guys don't know him, but I know someone who I think might. Like, they're just like a hype beast for all this shit.
I mean, I guess if you're into it and stuff, that's fine. But like at the end of the day, like I want a level router that's not too expensive, where I can still game, still do this stuff, and then I'm good.
I just my ISP router, and it's fine.
Yeah, I just got one through fucking Comcast, buddy, and it does its job.
Yeah, like I said, all I need is a Wi-Fi booster. It's just like my internet's really good. It just doesn't cover the whole house.
You need the gaming router.
So maybe we, like, at some point should actually talk about what we came on here to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe. But... Well, yeah, I guess we came on here tonight to kind of, like, get some updates out there, now that we are going back to doing bi-weekly, podcasts, and we got some stuff lined up. It's, I don't know, exciting and cool, and we're gonna start switching around and see who's got some good ideas, and I think everyone's gonna enjoy it. But I don't know if you guys, I guess I'll let you guys go first. Do you guys have any big releases that you're excited for or want to talk about that got moved or are still in place?
The only thing that I was excited about that got a release was Skater XL. Like, I really don't have anything I'm looking forward to, but Skater XL just came out.
What about the new Pro Skater game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's next year, right?
It's end of this year, they were saying.
I thought they... Oh, okay.
Fucking, I don't know if you guys know who Mike Moe is. He's a professional skateboarder.
Yeah.
He was complaining on Twitter that they were adding new age people into the Tony Hawk games. Like,
okay, how are you going to keep it relevant for, like, the new generation?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitter old man.
Excuse me. I think, I was going to say, I think he was just mad that he, like, didn't get invited to be in the game. But,
well, maybe don't bitch about it. Maybe you could get in the next one.
Like, you think any of the, like, well, I mean, they probably do, but, like, if any of these, like, the new generation of skaters, like, yeah, dude, I want to play as Muska, dude.
I mean, people my age, it would be like,
yeah, people
cool,
our age,
Chad
absolutely,
Muska.
no. But
like, the younger kids,
like, kids who are just coming into, like, their teenage years and starting to skate because it's cool counterculture.
Yeah, they're like, no, I want to see Shane O'Neill. I want to see fucking people who are, like, in the X Games and you see on TV right now. Like, nobody's gonna care. Like
that guy who beat Tony Hawk's spin record? I don't know his name.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't know. I forget his name. He wasn't...
I always bring
like
that video up.
Not a little kid, but he's young.
Yeah, he was, like, maybe late teens.
Yeah, dude, that shit is... That's insane.
He was like, yeah, that fucking... I always bring that video up, but that video's fucking nuts.
Yeah, no, dude, that's really all I got is just skateboard things
I don't think
and are coming out.
I don't think there's anything I'm really looking forward to. Ghost of Tsushima came out. That was good.
Was it? I was on the fence.
Isn't it like a more like...
It's like what?
I was gonna ask if it's like a better... Not a better, but it's like... Isn't it like a weird like Souls-like, but not Souls-like?
I wouldn't call it a Souls-like at all.
Oh, okay. I thought it like was like that blended with like other shit.
It's like Samurai Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
But good.
It's very good. The story's fantastic.
Assassin's Creed kind of like started losing itself there
for a while. Haikus, even though haikus weren't like mainstream thing at this point. At this point in history, the voice actor for the main character did do a funny Pickle Rick thing on Cameo. I think either Cameo or some social media as like a joke. Because like he has this very distinct cadence when he's doing haiku in the game. And he's like, turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. And I don't remember what the last stanza is. But yeah,
it just screams like, Pickle Rick.
Dude, I hope. I mean, we're all looking forward to the eventual non-release of Tenet.
Of what?
Tenet.
The new
Christopher Nolan.
Chris Nolan movie that's never going to come out ever.
Yeah, because I'm kind of getting irritated because they have been hyping this movie up like low-key. Like, it's not been like mainstream or anything, but like low-key hyping up this movie for it to come out eventually, and then I feel like it's going to come out, and I'm going to be very disappointed. The cast is okay. I just but they won't even really release a lot about the movie, so it's like I don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah, what is it?
I saw a 5-second teaser trailer
is it
before COVID
Death
hit.
Stranding, where you didn't know what it was until it came out, basically.
It's kind of
Death
getting
Stranding was great,
and
everyone hates it except me.
It's so they're calling it a spy film.
It's like calling Inception a spy film.
But it's trippy as shit. It's like Inception meets James Bond meets, it's the Tenet. All the teaser trailers that I've found, compilations where they put them all together, it's so hard to distinguish what the fuck's going on. So, I don't know. And the cast looks great. I'm sure it'll be alright. But I'm also just, really worried that it's going to come out and be a complete flop.
At this point, Christopher Nolan kind of deserves it, then. He's made too many hits, if anything.
He's too fucking good at making movies at this point, really.
He's too good at making, I don't know, I'm going to sound like such a fucking snob about this. He's too good at making, the most appealing movies to the biggest audience he can.
Because, I'm sorry, some of his movies that he's made, I don't like.
I don't like Batman, The Rise of the Dark Batman. The third Nolan movie, I don't remember.
The third one? Yeah,
it's
The Dark Knight Rises.
There's one cool scene.
Yeah.
The one cool scene I think is when they just start sending people over the frozen river. I was like, oh, that's a neat, interesting punishment coming from Scarecrow. And that was it. I like the memes. I like Tom Hardy as an actor, but it's just... even though he's barely an actor in that movie.
I don't know. I also, I've started trying to watch some of his movies, and, some of his older stuff I'm not crazy about. I don't know.
I don't even know what he made before Inception.
Memento.
Oh, that's a
Prestige.
Good movie,
I don't like Memento. Prestige, I do, yeah.
It's a slow burn, and I don't think it's as good as it was the first time I saw it.
Are you talking about the Prestige or Memento?
Probably both, because they're both big twist movies.
Memento just has a twist that once you watch it the first time, you go back and you're like, this is kind of a shitty movie.
Yeah, you find out the twist and you're like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool.
I feel like this is kind of the same thing with Memento, to just sort of, after you see it, and you're like, well, alright, well.
I feel like I never have to watch any of his movies twice. Except for, I'll watch the Batman movies twice, but
yeah, watch
anything that was written and directed and, everything by him, it's there are always twist movies, and I'm like, okay, I'm done after the first one. First viewing, and I'm done. Because otherwise I'm going to go and nitpick everything.
Yeah. Oh, Interstellar is a good movie.
I didn't really like Interstellar, but it was just, boring to me.
Yeah, it's very slow, I get that. Dunkirk, that's a decent one.
Yeah, it is. Have it, for a war movie, it was really good.
What did he have to do with my favorite movies, Man of Steel and Batman v Superman?
He wrote the scripts. I don't think he technically wrote them. I think he came and cleaned them up. He was like a... Fuck, what do they call it?
Our boy, what's his name, wrote him, didn't he?
Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
But, you could, they have a word for it where, it's like a script doctor where, they'll have someone come in, later and just, put it together to, kind of save a script so that it's better.
Yeah, all he has on it, he doesn't even have real credits. He's just got executive producer credits on both of them.
Yeah, so I think he came later in the game on those.
Doctor?
What was that, Glenn?
How do I become a script doctor?
don't know.
You gotta be really good at taking shitty movies and making them at least watchable.
But I want to see the Snyder cut.
Am over it.
Get me in contact with somebody who makes bad movies.
We're gonna
make.
I can start making them.
We're gonna make a hit, Tim. We're gonna make a fucking hit.
Hell yeah, dude. No, have you seen the... Not to, like... I mean, we can go a little bit, but have you seen the new, like, Snyder cut, quote-unquote, news that's been coming out?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with it.
He did a redesign of Steppenwolf, and I'm like, I don't care.
Like, he looked like shit. Like,
He's
just
still
redesign...
gonna look like shit.
My thing is, like, okay, there was a lot of unused footage in the last couple DC movies. If you give me a director's cut, I don't care if you redesign anything. Just give me the stuff that's missing that could have made your film good.
Like all this stuff that people were saying would have made Suicide Squad a decent movie. Not a good movie, but a more, like, cohesive story movie than it was, where it was just jumping around.
Yeah, it's like, just give me that shit. Just, like, why are you sitting here redesigning Superman and Steppenwolf when I don't care? I didn't care. He looked fine in the original cut. I don't care.
I thought in Suicide Squad they cut a lot of, like, Jared Leto's stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did, and it, like, it was better for it, apparently.
That and then they, like, it was supposed to be, like, a more, like, big reveal at the end who the bad guy was gonna be, and it was supposed to be kind of like leading up to, like, the Joker, and then, like, all of a sudden it was gonna have a twist, from what I've read about it at least, and, like, they kind of just did away with it, and there's just so many shitty editing that you know the whole time how the movie is gonna play out.
Yeah, gotcha. I
don't know if you've watched it or not.
No, I've tried not to.
Some kind of Suicide Squad? My name's Will Smith.
I really liked Will Smith in that role, movie. Too.
From what I hear, Will Smith did not like it.
He did not, because he's not coming back for the second one.
Who are they going to get to play Deadshot, then?
I heard that they might just not even have Deadshot. I'm not 100% sure. They talked about having... He's the fucking
coolest character in the Suicide Squad. They're like, no, actually, we're going to write him out.
Well, they're having... They had Idris... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Dead.
By his own gun.
I guess they had Idris Elba come in, and they were going to have him play a character, and everyone's like, oh, he's just going to fucking be Deadshot. Like, they're just going to act like they're, like, you know... New Deadshot or whatever, age him up or whatever, and then they came out and they're like, no, he's not playing Deadshot, he's playing someone else. So it's like, what the fuck is going on now?
People probably thought that because of the fucking bad Gunslinger movie that came out.
Oh god,
I fucking love those books, but that movie's a shit show and a half.
I've never read the book, but I have heard that the books are very good.
The books are very good and nothing like the movie. Like, there are key things taken from them, like any bad adaptation.
Yeah.
But other than that, fucking nothing is related at all.
I heard the movie had a lot of issues with the the distributor, like the...
Yeah, it got, like, changed 3 times, I think.
Yeah, because they were like, no, we have to make it more appealing to this demographic. It's like, no, you realize that this is, like, going out for people that have read the books.
So the end of the books reveals that it's in, like, a big cyclical thing. And then in the movie, you see the key item that reveals that this is, like, might be the last cycle. And then after the movie came out and got really bad reviews, they were like, well, maybe we'll make it into a series.
Well, that was the plan, I thought, all along, was to try to make it into a series.
And then HBO was like, we don't want it. And then Amazon was like, we'll take it. And then earlier this year, or late last year, they were like, actually, we don't want it anymore either. And
So
now
they
it's
went-
stuck in
they probably
limbo,
bought
and
it
I
and
don't think
they're
it's going to
like,
be made.
some things like that, just like, I don't know. There's just some stuff that's like, just cut your losses, man.
Yeah,
It's like
but I
you
would
did a
have wanted a good one so bad.
If they could find someone to do it right, like Suicide Squad 2, I'm excited for because they have a decent, director and some script writers that are like actually have made decent movies where it's like, okay, maybe you can
J.J.
salvage
Abrams.
this.
I don't actually know who's involved in the project at all.
James Gunn's directing. And because remember he got fired from Marvel, and then DC picked him up,
Oh god, I forgot.
and
he
then
got fired
Marvel
by
got him back, and then Marvel got him back. So
I forgot what he got fired from Marvel for.
it was tweets.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some
It's like
poor taste
tweets
jokes
from, like,
made
10
in like
years ago.
2008.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. He makes okay movies.
They were like fine.
I liked Guardians 1. Guardians 2 was kind of eh.
Guardians 2 was just more of the same.
Guardians 2 was just like,
And it
what
was-
songs can we fit into this one?
Yeah. It was
And
more
make plot
based
points
around
around
that.
that.
Yeah. Guardians 2 is like it was a digestible film. It was not like,
Yeah, absolutely. I saw it in theaters. I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I walked out of it thinking it was good.
yeah, it wasn't like anything like I would be like, oh my god, you guys got to go see it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, yeah, that's good.
My
But
dad, big head in sky.
but I don't know.
My dad, purple with big gold glove. Trauma
I
in
get-
both of our pasts. Kiss we must.
Okay, calm down, Yoda.
Well, they're the same species, right? They're
Sure.
they're green. They're green.
Wow.
I'm not a space racist, okay? I'm just
That
saying.
sounded kind of space racist.
Marvel
Gold
is owned by
green.
Disney, who owns Star Wars.
It doesn't mean you have to combine the universes just because they own both of them.
1980s comics would disagree.
Okay. I hate you. Well, I guess to get back on topic, I found some release dates with stuff that got pushed back. Bill and Ted got pushed back, which is the new, finally they're coming out with another one, which
What
they
if
got.
halfway through the movie,
What's up?
What if halfway through the movie Keanu Reeves' character just like becomes John Wick?
Oh, fuck. He looks like John Wick without a fucking beard in this movie. Like,
I mean, well,
but
yeah.
he looks so old, too, because, like, he shaved his beard, and it's just like, you can tell how old he's getting, and it makes me sad.
I love that video of him in, like, the restaurant crying as he's, like, listening to music and eating whatever he's eating. It's so good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like this video, I don't know, it's a joke, but I don't know what the original context was. But he's at this restaurant wearing headphones, and he, like, I've only ever seen it in meme context, and then they'll play something over it, and he'll be like, he goes, "I'm sorry," and, like, takes a huge drink of wine, and he's like, "I'm so sorry." And I don't know what the original context was. I've only ever seen the memes version. And
God.
It's great.
Alright, well, and then October 2nd, Bill and Ted come out on September 1st, which is right around the corner. And then October 2nd, we got Wonder Woman finally coming out after they pushed it back.
It's been 40 years.
Yeah, I believe that from what I have found, that Wonder Woman is going straight to streaming services, though. They're not gonna, unless this comes out, like, unless COVID gets a little bit better. But last I heard is that they're gonna just put it on, like, streaming services.
I love DC Universe.
Yeah.
Fucking movie theaters.
And then Black Widow is coming out November 6th. But that they are fighting really hard to actually come out in theaters, so
Why?
I don't know. They're like, no, this
I'm
is
not,
going to
like,
have a
trying to be-
theatrical release, and it's like, just put it out on a streaming service.
Just take theaters out back and kill them.
I am really irritated though, because one thing I did see the other day is Mulan is coming out on streaming service instead of having a theatrical release
But
on Disney Plus, but it's $30 extra.
as never mind.
Because I'm so irritated because it's like you already pay for a streaming service, but then you're gonna make someone pay $30 to watch a movie on said streaming service.
It's like almost like Disney was exactly the stereotypes that he was very against. That's all I'm gonna. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Viewers or listeners are gonna have to go do their own research on that one, but we all know what you mean.
Yeah. I hate that
but
corporation
I don't,
so much.
My other thing though is like, I could go buy the DVD at the store for less than fucking $30.
But you can't see it in fucking Ultra Disney shit qual. I don't know, dude. Fuck Disney.
I know. I'm so irritated at this point with everything Disney does. And it's sad because, like, I want to keep up on, like, the Marvel stuff. But I also really don't want to get Disney streaming service because out of principle.
Yeah, dude, Disney kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I would buy like Star Wars, but
I refuse to get it until, like, all of these Marvel shows come out, because right now the only thing that I would watch on there is The Mandalorian.
Release the Doctor Star Wars movies and then we'll talk.
Yeah. But it's like, there's not enough on there for me to actually be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this service.
Yeah.
If I had kids, it'd be different, but not for me.
I watch a lot of cartoons.
What'd you say?
I watch a lot of cartoons, so it's good for me, but that's besides the point.
I do
Are
too,
you watching,
but
like, young children cartoons?
Not like young children cartoons.
Well, that's all that's on Disney, my dude.
They got Simpsons, they got like Gravity Falls.
Oh, fuck.
They got,
Oh, Gravity Falls is good, but
Good thing I already
Simpsons,
watched
don't
Gravity
care.
Falls like 2 years ago on Hulu before that got pulled, I'm sure.
Yeah, I watched the whole series and then I got super depressed because they were like, it's done. And it's like, no, it can't be done. There needs to be more
and then
episodes.
They started that weird arc that, like, that was wild. I don't remember the exact details. But all I remember is the guy, the showrunner, Alex Hirsch, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ran
believe
like
so.
an arg over Twitter of like, find the whatever the little pyramid head man name is. Find this symbol in real life, and then like there's a $10,000 prize or something. I don't remember.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that happened a couple years ago.
His Twitter's good.
I need to get back on Twitter, honestly. I don't get on there ever.
Just
Fucking-
just cater yourself. Try not to follow like a ton of people.
I just want to follow a select few celebrities, and that's really it. I don't
just
want to follow
because-
anybody I know.
Twitter's a fucking cesspool, to be honest.
Yeah. Kind of. It can be, for sure.
Okay, so I think since we're like running out of time tonight, I'm just gonna get through the 2020 movie releases and then we're done. So I have one more big one. James Bond got pushed back, so No Time to Die is coming out on November 20th. And
I mean, I'll
that's
watch
really
it.
all I got. I got Free Guy, which is that Ryan Reynolds like video game movie that's
Isn't that
coming
already
out
out?
on December. Nah, it's on December 11th.
What?
It's coming out. It got pushed back. Yeah.
Oh wait, he was in that other
Evolved as
shitty
a
action movie on
society.
Netflix, right?
Yeah. The other one was I think it's like 6 Under or something, or
Yeah.
7 Below. Something
And no
stupid.
one liked it.
I had a coworker that was like, "It's unbelievable. It's so good," and he's like, I don't know. He's like 30 something and has kids, and he's like a doucher, and he's not like I don't really like him very much, but he just bothers me all the time. And he's like, it's so good, you gotta watch it. And I watched him, like, this movie is really bad. Like, the editing's terrible. The acting, besides Ryan Reynolds, is pretty terrible. Even his acting isn't that great. It's just funny. Like, he's just a dick the whole time.
That's how I felt when I finally watched Detective Pikachu.
Really?
I was like, this is an okay movie, and then, like, have you guys both seen it, right?
I have not yet. But, I mean, I don't really care. I'll watch it eventually.
The thing that happens at the end, Quinn, I was just kind of like, alright, whatever. It didn't, like...
Yeah.
It wasn't, like good for me.
Yeah.
Is Detective Pikachu on Netflix?
It's on HBO. Maybe?
It might be on, something. I know it's on something.
It was on Netflix, I think. I watched on HBO, I think, though.
Hulu's got it, but I think you have to have HBO. Through them.
Yeah, because it's a Warner Brothers movie, so...
Yeah, it says it won't likely ever come to Netflix.
Oh, maybe it wasn't, then. Maybe I did just watch on HBO. More than anything, that movie was just like, here's some really good models of Pokemon.
Really?
And as, like, a fan, I was like, this is good. But other than that, I was like...
It was just, I would watch the trailers, and I'm like, I don't get what's really going on. Like, no one's, like, training and doing, like, actual Pokemon stuff, and it's, like, our world, their world. Like, what's going on?
Well, that's because Pokemon battles are taboo.
Well, yeah.
The thing of the past.
What'd you say?
The thing of the past.
Unless you're, like, some kind of weird, like, Pokemon gangster. Is the best word I can use to describe those characters.
What? So, like, oh god. I feel like that's just, like, catering to, like, PETA.
No.
Kinda.
No, it happens in the movie. They show it.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this happens, but, like, we're too civilized and, like, we get along where we coexist peacefully and we don't have ownership over Pokemon anymore. And
do they ever explain, like, what people eat if Pokemon are the animals? In the movie?
I don't know about in this movie, but in this cartoon, the show, they definitely, like, are like, this is Toro's steak.
Yeah, that's true. I just, like, I like that that's...
They're sustainably sourced Magikarp. But it's a different color because of the chemicals in the farm water.
No, dude, it's just a shiny.
Alright.
I hate you guys.
I hate shinies.
Alright. Well, I think that's all I got. I don't know if you guys have anything to add.
Anything? I thought there was something else. There's another movie. Is the new Halloween movie coming out this year, or did that get pushed back?
Let me look. Because, yeah, Halloween Kills was supposed to come out.
Also, Venom 2, I don't know if that's going to come out.
That got pushed back to 2021, and so did Halloween Kills, yes.
So they just need to work on Tom Hardy's English or American accent even more.
Yeah.
It's like a little baby boy.
Because it's it's like, what's the one called? The new Venom movie. It's like Absolute Carnage, I think. Oh,
yeah, because I forgot that stupid fucking teaser of Carnage at the end.
I'm going to be honest, I'm very fearful of Woody Harrelson playing Carnage.
Why?
Like, because Cletus Cassidy's like this maniacal, like, butcher. Like, I mean, he's a serial killer that's, like, relentless, and all he wants to do is, like, kill. And he's not funny. He's not, like, relatable. He's just a fucking psychopath. And I feel like Woody Harrelson was a very bad choice.
Isn't Woody Harrelson's dad, like, an actual killer, though?
Is it? Really?
I think so. Let me do a quick Wikipedia died. I remember something about like his dad was like some kind of like organized crime guy or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. His dad was like a hitman.
Yeah, convicted hitman. Holy shit.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make Cletus Cassidy like a violent hitman.
Which is gonna piss me off, but because he should be like a fucking crazy serial killer.
Well, the end of the first movie he was like writing on the walls with his own blood, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it's better than what I think it's going to be. But my expectations are very low for a lot of these comic book movies in hopes that it comes out. I'm like, oh, that's actually watchable.
No, I want another scene of Tom Hardy sitting in a fish tank.
God, I hate you. That first movie was so stupid.
Venom, I hate you.
Okay. On that note, if there's anything else you have to add it now, or else we're gonna call it quits. Call it quits for tonight, and we will be back in 2 weeks with another episode. We are actually gonna do a real episode over an actual topic. And yeah. We'll try to be a little bit better on social media as well, because I try to be for like a week and then I forget to do it. So I'm going to try to do better. But anyways, that's all I got.
Be better, best. Build better, build back best.
Hit us up on Instagram if you want to hear any topics, and we'll fit them in, and email us. And I don't know. If you guys want to plug any stuff at the moment, you can.
No. I've been nothing to promote.
Aren't you like sponsored now, Quentin? Don't you want to promote that?
Oh yeah, but like I'm gonna wait till I.
Dude, you bought a Monster Energy
stuff, and
you bought a Monster Energy sticker from Hot Topic and slapped it on your board and said you were sponsored.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe next week we'll actually pluck some shit.
Yeah, let me actually get all of that together and figure it out first, John.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Before you announce things.
We'll edit this last little bit out. Sorry. All right. Well,
that's not a very large spike for my clap. I won't remember it, but I'll write it down.
All right. Well, we're out of here, and we'll talk to you, or whatever, in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Sayonara.